We
that.
want to give the
Yes,
best experience around here. Let me tell you.
absolutely. Yes. Okay.
So, all right. So this is for so this is the Road to Invest Fest. I'm interviewing people that have been interested, and we actually have an event on the 16th for the person that we select, so you can get like a in the fire feel for like how it goes before Invest Fest, so you're mentally prepared.
Okay. Do you know what time that is? I actually have an event that day as well in the
Okay.
evening.
I think we in there all day, for real, for real. I'll say two to three. No, not two to three. Two to two a.m. type situation.
2 to 2 a.m. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to come before my event, which is around like 9 that I have to be there. I'm hosting.
Nine
So,
nine a.m.
okay. PM, PM,
p.m.
PM, PM,
Okay,
PM,
yeah, yeah,
PM,
no,
PM.
no, that should be good enough. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay, and it's that Studio Space Atlanta. You familiar?
What is it called?
Studio Space Atlanta.
No, I'm not familiar.
It's around what's it called over there? Not Brookhaven. Further down.
Further
Dorville.
down Brookhaven?
Uh, D- Dorville.
Dorville? Okay, that's pretty far.
Oh, it's pretty far for
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Now it'll work out either way. But again, welcome. So, tell me a little bit about you.
Absolutely. So I'm Latasia. My stage name is Starfire. I'm from Miami, Florida. And I came here in 2018 to Atlanta to pursue my degree in psychology at the illustrious Clark Atlanta University. And I got my degree there in psychology. Now I'm
Hmm.
getting my master's in social work.
Okay.
And my mission is to assist the collective in being able to use the creative arts as a healing modality for therapy. Instead of just talking about our problems, I like for us to work together to create solutions out of our problems and just express, the things that we may be going through that's blocking us from our purpose and mission in life. And so that's a little bit about what I do. I do that through different modalities, through music, through movement, meditation, etc., etc., etc.
Okay.
I'm an event host, international social worker, vibe
Mm.
curator, all of the different things. So, yeah, I just love being able to bring light and help people see their potential because we all have a light inside of us. And so that's why I'm the brightest starfire,
The
because I light the
brightest.
way of others,
You
the
said the brightest,
brightest,
right?
the
The
brightest.
brightest. Okay, okay. Shoot, we gonna do a little snooping on your Instagram, see what pop out. I did my little research before, but I'm on OBS right now, and I can pull up everything. You probably can't see it because I don't have the virtual camera working, but we're gonna go snoop real quick. Go along,
All
look on
right,
this page,
go
see if
ahead.
things add up.
All right, do the
See if
thing,
the
do
presentation fits the whole thing. Let's see. Here we
the
go. We is on
thing.
Instagram. Instagram. What do I see? What do you think I see on Instagram right now?
You probably seen like my main reels that pop up where I'm just like dancing because those are I just did like a whole explosion of videos before I left.
Yeah.
I'm doing some promo for an event I have on the 31st. I'm doing a launch party for this program that I'm doing for my community,
Okay.
and I'm super excited about that. So a lot
So
of
tell me a little
promo
bit
going
about that.
on. Absolutely. So on the 31st, there's a launch party for the Firestarter community. And what we do in there is I guide them through an 8 week or 4 week incubator
Mm-hmm.
for them to be able to transform their whatever it is, like their gifts, their talents, their skills into a profitable product so that
Okay.
they can share their gift with the collective and assist with like our ascension and our growth. But with the program, we go through and we actually are focusing on different like different aspects of ourselves, different themes of ourselves, like creating our new identity. So any old habits that we may be holding on to that's holding us back, we just basically are cleansing, fasting from those different things, and really making space for just walking into our purpose and our calling with full authority. And full authority, that means full conviction. That means being able to know that no matter what happens, no matter what obstacles come your way, it's not going to stop you. So that's what full authority means. So
All
we'll
right.
basically be doing a project showcase
Mm-hmm.
for people to come on and just showcase what they've been working on. We got some mixed media artists, some poets, some spoken word artists, different things like that coming together and just showcasing their talents in their product.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, okay. I
Yeah.
like that, and I'll say because I met you at Invest Fest, and I
Hmm.
think that the thing that spoke out to me the most was just the energy. It definitely gave the energy. I interviewed you too, and I don't know. It was just you definitely brung the attraction of people just because of your energy. I'll say that. So I was excited when you said, "Oh, I want to do it." I was like, "Word." Okay. Let's see this, and this is the one on Instagram. You might not say it. You might hear it. Let's see. Yeah, your
Oh yeah.
Instagram, your Instagram definitely just yeah, it adds up for you're consistently making content. You're active and your purpose, and love that all the way. Let's
Absolutely.
see,
Yeah.
for
It's
sure.
just something I love to do. And I'm taking this cleanse right now to really lock in on the 31st event that I have coming up
Yeah.
because there's different things that I got to put together for my team and my
Mm-hmm.
community. So I'm like, let me limit distractions. I spoil the people with like a whole week of posts,
Yeah.
like in one day, so they enjoying that while I'm taking my break.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Tell me one thing like about a moment when you and a teammate really clicked, and like what made the collaboration feel like really effortless, or how did it make the project move forward, or
Yeah, absolutely. So, I recently just started working with the event space that I'll be actually hosting the event on the 31st with.
yeah.
And I'm doing some different creative consultation for her and getting her website built out. So she has a little automation going on there.
Okay.
And before I started working on that, I actually went to her space to do a collab and interview her and basically do a tour of like her event space. And she did a sound bowl healing session for us as well as a part of the tour. And it was really amazing because being able to see like her and her element, and honestly, up until the point where we actually got a chance to see each other in person, it was a
Mm-hmm.
lot of back and forth trying to get it scheduled.
Really.
And so I think it was pretty cool that like even though a month had gone by and like we didn't have anything scheduled, it was like soon as it was in alignment, it clicked. And it just allowed for everything to flow with ease. We didn't force anything. We knew that like when it was supposed to happen, it was gonna happen. And so that really just allowed me to see that everything happens in alignment. Like even just with the mishap of us trying to get on the call, like
Yeah.
it wasn't meant for us to meet yesterday. That's why it didn't happen. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer in just knowing how to be flexible, knowing how to pivot, because this life always comes with changes. So I think it's important with anybody you collaborate to be flexible and to be able to move to the next thing. Don't let it stop you or let you have a negative perception just because things
Yeah.
don't happen the way plans.
Love it. Love it. No, that's for sure. I like that. I like that. All right, check this out. Right. Imagine we got a big live moment and the main character don't show up. Right. How
Hmm.
do you keep the energy up, or for the team and the audience, in the absence of there's a void now?
Hmm. Well, I'm a creative. So the first thing I'm gonna go through is like improv, some creativity. I'm about to pass the mic around. We finna do a cipher. We finna do, open mic. We finna do a dance battle. We about to do something to keep the energy still flowing. So that's
Yeah.
gonna always be my first pivot is to like go to something fun and quick that we could just, automatically do right there on the spot where we don't have to think about it, play a game, something fun, high energy like that to like keep the energy up. Cause when the person doesn't show up, it's like it could be silent. It could be like, oh, we waiting, da, da, da. And I've actually had that happen
Yeah.
at an event where like the DJ didn't have the person that was performing sound ready. And
Hmm.
so we had to like basically we just did a freestyle cipher and getting them prepared for the song to come on. And it took literally like 15 minutes. I don't know what that DJ was doing, but yeah, so you just
Come
gotta be
on,
able to,
DJ.
yeah, literally. So we didn't have no sound or none. It was just acapella freestyling, beatboxing and
Yeah.
stuff.
No, that's dope. That's dope. Okay. Now, last question for you, right? I don't know what part about this campaign that we're doing here, that I'm doing here, is for the Invest Fest, is like what speaks out to you the most? What made you want to come along for the ride?
So actually, you said you remembered your experience with me. I remember my experience with you and just how you
Stop
like
it.
Yeah,
Tell
like
me about
literally,
it.
I
Come on.
remember how it felt to just like here, like you want to do an interview. I'm like, yeah, sure. Like I was, if InvestFest people are ready, they want to like speak and bring,
Yeah.
awareness to what they're doing. So I
Hmm.
just really appreciated that opportunity to do that, and then just the love that I got after, and when the video was posted, everybody was showing love. So it was
Hmm.
just like, okay, I could see myself contributing to that because it really was impactful. So yeah.
Well, what is your overall thoughts on your attendance at InvestFest last year?
Overall, I feel like we can do better with InvestFest as far as just like the different workshops and things like that.
Okay.
I think the main focus sometimes can be on like the consumerism and like capitalism part of it, just like the market and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's really important for us to be able to get the education as well. I'm very much a application person. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, we can get the knowledge, but how do we apply it? Like, I'm that type of person. But overall, I think the Invest Fest in general is a good space for us to be in. And I think we have to really be intentional on how we utilize this space.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, it's a good opportunity to network, to market your business, bring awareness to your business. And it's up to you to really maximize and, like profit off that potential.
For sure. What about your perspective on just the vendors that you've seen there and the difference between your
Um,
booth and everybody else's booth, or the interactions, or whatever stuck out to you?
I would say I feel like we need more. Like I'm the
Yeah.
type of person, I see more potential in where we could go with it. I think the vendors that we had were cool, but I want us to get out of like distraction. If we're doing Invest Fest and it's for us, our people, like
Hmm.
I'm an advocate. You feel me? I'm a social justice person. Like, so
Yeah.
I feel like we can do more with bringing resources and things like that to the community. So I want us to pivot kind of to that. As far as like my booth that I was helping with, I was more so with athletics.
Yeah.
And I'm an ambassador with them. So just being able to bring like awareness to our different tribes and our Black history and bringing reverence and acknowledgement to our ancestors. I think that's very important. And
Hmm.
going into the future, I want to see more vendors that are in alignment with our mission and our purpose in this world, which is to elevate our people so we can make it to the next level. So if we're there talking about InvestFest, we need more financial literacy vendors in the building. We need more people that's teaching like how to sustain wealth, how to build wealth and different things like that. So that's really what I want to see more of, and not just so much of the trying to buy things, but let's buy things that's gonna make us more money.
Of course. Well, I like it all. I like it all. I definitely hope we can have you. I still got a few interviews to do throughout the day here, but no, I definitely like your energy and would love for you to be able to contribute to the cause. This is contributing to the cause. I'm turning all of this situation to content anyway, so this is about to be up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything for me?
Oh yeah, so I do have some questions for you. So with this experience, like
Yeah.
what's your vision and why did you choose to do interns this year?
So the reason that we chose to do interns, because one, we want to be able to give an opportunity, because we do a lot. We do a lot of events just all over the country and stuff like that. And we're more so outside of Atlanta than we are in Atlanta. So going through like the colleges to get interns and stuff like that on the road isn't really conducive to our operations. But I think this time around, and we have the time, and I'm reaching out to some of the community to facilitate having some more, just to give the experience and just be in the fire or be amongst or in situations that's outside of their usual typical, environments. Just to because I don't know, at least the younger generation whom I've met so far, a lot of them shy. The confidence isn't all the way up to 100%, and then just the purpose of doing or being involved in a thing, and it's kind of high pace, high expectation type. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna break down from the pressure, or we're gonna make it easy. It's not hard. It's not hard, but it,
Mhm.
it definitely pulls your buttons of who you are as a person and what you're willing to elevate from. So we just
Mhm.
wanted to just extend that experience just to somebody, whomever that we get, but definitely it's being able to be personable is probably in good energy is the biggest aspect of it all, and still handle just the operations of doing whatever needs to be done.
Absolutely. Okay. And what do you enjoy about Vestfest? Like
What did I
what stands out to
enjoy?
you?
The
Yeah.
chaos, definitely the chaos. I definitely went with the intention to fully take in the experience of, what is this thing? Everybody's going here, but my first immediate idea as I'm there and I'm starting to make the content is, what are people here for?
Mhm.
Because why is everybody's beautiful? This is
Mhm.
crazy. Like you go in
Mhm.
there, it's like, is every beautiful person in the world here today,
Mhm.
these next 3 days, and over the next 3 days? It was like, okay, I like
Yep.
this. It's the energy was good. Like even with having something that big, your expectations on the crowd, what they do, and security, well, no problems.
Mhm.
Well, no problems, and that piqued my curiosity. But overall, same sentiments as you. There's some things that I like to see more of, in my mind. Even though InvestFest have their idea of how they want to bring about InvestFest or what it represents. I mean, to me, it's like what it should be felt as for me is like the Super Bowl of business for me.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
you pulling out all the stops, we're witnessing great marketing, great all of these things that come together. That why are people coming to my booth? Why am I making sales? Is my experience up to par with what I'm trying to deliver to people because my solution is going to change their life type
Exactly.
situation. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so I was looking forward to be sold to all that. I'll say, my expectations of, the vendors and stuff like that. I'll say even the vendors, some of the vendors are shy. I ain't gonna lie.
Mhm.
A lot
Mhm.
of the vendors are
Mhm.
shy, or if you don't have a team with you, it's hard to pull yourself outside of your booth to do all the other things, not just go to like the main stage and see things, but to actually, mingle with somebody that might match your energy or match your alignment, or you might like
Right.
something. And there wasn't a lot of content being made as far as like even the individual vendors. I saw some, but ultimately you can't be by yourself, and you have to have a team and a plan in order to do what you're trying to
Mhm.
take from the situation. So
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I see that they were a lot of people were shy. There was this one lady that I remember. She was telling me about her story, like, and that's
mm,
what honestly, that's what pulls me in. I like to know people's story. I like to know your testimony. Why did you create this business? What does it mean to you? Like that is more significant to me than just saying, "Oh, buy this thing." Like, because
mm,
for me, it's like when you have a story and a testimony to your business, it lets me know you're not doing it for profit. You're doing it for purpose. And for me, that's more important to me. So everyone's different. Like people,
right.
are more money focused, but for me, I'm
Mm-hmm.
more purpose focused. Like the money is just a byproduct of, doing what you're supposed to do and you're in alignment with your calling. So yeah,
Absolutely,
I'm excited to
absolutely.
see more of that.
Yeah, yeah. And then and one thing and another thing, I started to ask after a few. I probably spoke to, I don't know, 200, 300 people over those days. And the biggest thing that just clicked out to me was like, and I actually met one person that had this situation. I was like, I think InvestFest is a good place for people to meet their person. As
Mm,
far as dating stuff like that. And as I continue to ask these questions to people, it was like, huh, I wanted something. I was gonna throw that too on the Love Lounge. That's my other page that I post on, just relationship stuff like that, right? And I got robbed. All that content I made. Luckily, I got all the InvestFest stuff out, but all the I was a part of the art community for a long time. Interviewed a lot of those guys, just the graphic artists and stuff like that.
yeah.
Um, Gone. Somebody wanted to break in on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve.
Dang.
They got the stuff. I ain't gonna lie, they got the stuff.
Hmm.
I can't get the time back, so it was it took me out of the game for a little bit. But I'm back. You know what I'm saying? It is what it
Yo.
is. You can't keep me down.
Listen, that's what I'm talking
Can't keep
about.
me down, Charlotte. Hold on
There
now.
you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah. So it took a lot of mental energy just to yeah, I found it too. Don't get it twisted. I had air tags on everything. I found them. I pulled up on them. I pulled up on them a
Yup.
couple times.
Yup.
But I ain't have enough probable cause, and by the time if my
Mm-hmm.
cell phone would have rung, it would have been a wrap. But it didn't ring. I had it. It
Damn.
just didn't. That phone wasn't on that I did all the content on. But yeah, it
Uh-huh.
sucked to lose all of that. But it is what
Mm-hmm.
it is. is, you know.
Yeah, that's why you back and better.
Of
Back
course,
and
never,
better.
never worse. You know, different
Period.
conditions, but you know, being able to do or what we as people are capable of doing, you know, it ain't
Mhm.
gotta stop. Shit sucks from time to time,
Yeah.
you know, and you just gotta bounce back, bounce through, get through whatever you gotta get through. But you know,
Yeah.
it gets better when you're around the right energy. It
Mhm.
gets better.
Mhm. Absolutely. So I got a question. So how
Okay,
did you like kind of what's your journey? How did you kind of get here to where you're at
how'd
now?
I get here? I fucked up a lot. How did I get here? I'll tell you that right now. I fucked up a lot. A lot of things got fucked up. But
Yeah.
you know, I've always been the type of person. I never stopped moving my body, so I've always
Mhm.
been either a part of people's projects or you know the strategy, the marketing aspect, building people's websites. I did kind of everything. I did a lot of home remodeling. Like when shit was really fucked up, I was doing a lot of home remodeling.
Mhm.
And just you know, I do everything. I did everything on my own, but I'll say in this aspect of this part of my life, understanding what it means to be able to have a team that's
Mhm.
capable and are self-driven to go to you know the next level is
Yeah.
extremely you know important. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of things as an individual that you can absolutely do. If it need to get done, it just has to
It's
get
gonna
done.
be done.
You
Yeah.
know, you can't blame. You can blame whoever you want to blame, and it could be true, but ultimately you the only person that's going to be able to change your circumstances and a little bit of luck. So
Mhm.
yeah, but how I got
Okay.
here, shit was fucked up, and here I am.
Yup.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that. Okay, you a fire starter then. That's what that means. You a fire starter.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I'll be starting fire. Well, you know, I'm halfway firefighter, so you know,
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
What
yeah.
that mean?
No, no, I'm about to be in the department, fire department.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Love that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know,
Okay.
shh, my bad. It's my job.
All right. Well, I think that was all the questions I have for
So
you.
great, great. Well, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I am coming up on 30, which I was going to do 15, but shit, here we are. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Like I said, I'm going to throw this up. This will be on YouTube and stuff like that too. You know, we're always posting everywhere, you know, building the community. I think I'm going to end up doing more of these after that, but I think, because I think it's important for people to see other people speak on presenting themselves, like even if this is not a legit, I mean it's not legit, it's just I'm not gonna do this the way that if you stepped into an office and
Right.
get y'all shit on. Y'all
Yeah.
look good. I'm gonna say all the. So tell me about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna do a little bit of that too. But I think there's a fun aspect in being able to interview people and getting their experience, and it's a part of telling their stories and you know showing some stuff. Since you know, matter of fact, before I do, just to say that I did it. I
Yeah.
got your LinkedIn up here. Boom. People really don't be using LinkedIn, but that's okay. I
I
think
like LinkedIn. I post all my professional stuff that I be doing in school on there. It's cool for that.
oh, don't worry, we up on it right now. We about to scope this thing
Okay.
out. Okay, scholar, creative advocate. All right, it
That's
makes sense.
me.
It makes sense. Growing up as an Afro Latina. Oh, you're Afro Latinian? That's
Yes,
crazy.
I am.
For sure.
I'm
Miami.
Cuban.
Commitment to
Yes.
okay, everything is matching up. Clinical research. Okay. Oh, what's one of the things that you recently researched that stuck out to you, or something that somebody should know right now as I'm being nosy?
Right now, y'all should know about my research in virtual reality and bringing wellness into technology. So we're bringing teaching different healing modalities like meditation, movement, somatic therapy into virtual reality for our people so that we
Mm-hmm.
can build different habits and be able to go to different environments because sometimes we be in environments where we don't feel peaceful. We looking out and it looks crazy.
Right.
So being able to put on those goggles and really immerse yourself into a whole new environment, a whole new world, and regulate your nervous system. That's so important. So that's the research that I've been doing and continuing to do this upcoming year, my final year, getting my master's because I graduate May 2026.
Okay then.
But yeah, that's what's up right now. That's what's going on. Virtual reality wellness.
Hey, I'd love to see it. Well, I ain't gonna hold your stove fire. You
All
got it,
right.
girl. Like I said, we got a few more people just to interview and stuff like that. I wish I could get you on the shift. Oh, I'll throw you some gas, man. That's all right. Goddamn. But yeah, if you could make it, that would be great because we're gonna have all the last potentials come up just so we can see how people operate in the fire for real, for real. So
Okay. Well, just send me the info regardless. And if I
yeah,
can make it in time before my event, then I definitely will.
for sure, Ski, for sure, Ski. Well, it's always a pleasure. Y'all go ahead, tap in the Starfire, like, share, subscribe, all of that. I'll
Yes, you
put
can
it up
follow me
there.
at the brightest starfire on Instagram, my LinkedIn, Latasia Lasus. I'm sure he's showing it too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
gratitude, y'all. Y'all keep shining y'all light, being the brightest star that you are. Period. Peace, y'all.
All that. Peace.